Hi guys, it's Chris at Cock and Crown, back at my cider table and with my big white wall, onto which I will project words at some point, I'm sure, explanations, whatever. And we're doing a second tasting of the Sobremesa ciders. So Sobremesa, there you go. Spanish term meaning to enjoy at table, like the conversation and stuff you have after a meal. You don't get up and run off. You sit, you enjoy each other's company, sort of share, etc. That's what Sobremesa means. No real exact word in English for that. But there you go. And Adrian at Sobremesa is Spanish. His partner is Welsh. So it's Welsh, Spanish, kind of like collaboration, if you like. The first cider we have from them, the Low Portamel cider, which is from the orchard on site, on the farm where they make all this stuff. This one is the Welsh cider orchard blend. So this is from a variety of orchards in the locale. So lots of different cider apples, basically. I think I've been in contact with Adrian through social media and so forth. Been chatting a little bit, and he told me that this one is more sort of brown snout dominant. So there are other things in it, but brown snout is the dominant sort of apple. So bittersweet is brown snout. Gets the name because it gets like russety and brown around the eye of the apple itself. A mild to medium bittersweet. So it's going to be more tannic than the Spanish, which is not. They're not designed to be tannic at all, really. This is going to have more tannin than that, and the colour alone. Look at that. You can tell from the colour it's got more tannin in because tannins oxidise. So usually you'll let them macerate, the tannins will oxidise, soften, but they'll also go brown. That's what happens when apples go brown. So it gives you more colour. So it gives you more yield, softer tannins and colour when you macerate. Okay, what does it say on the bottle? Let's read it and find out. Welsh Cider Orchard Blend. Released seasonally, this orchard blend makes for a well-balanced table cider which perfectly reflects the essence of the many orchards surrounding us. This is a tannin-driven cider made with a combination of Welsh-grown cider apples. Bottle conditioned cider, yeast sediment present, store upright at cellar temperature and pour gently. 100% apple juice, blah blah blah, 6.4%. No wild fermented, so wild yeast, no sulfites added, etc, etc. So it's just apple juice that they've let ferment. That's it. Cool. So let's open it. Is it going to be pet nat? Is it going to be somewhat? What's the vintage on this? 2023. I wonder if it's 2023. So I wonder if it's been bottled. So I wonder if it's pet nat or bottle conditioned. I'm not sure which. But there's yeast in here. So there's obviously been some conditioning in the bottle, I would imagine. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Smoking good. Oh, you can't see how smoky it is in there though. Yeah? Cool. Let's pour it into the Riedel glass. Yeah. So the first one we had from them was really, really gentle bubbles. Much like, I mean, the Spanish cider is almost still, but the Basque or Asturian. And you pour them, you throw them from height to get air into them and get some oxygen in there, and it produces a little bit of sparkle and bubble as well. It's fab, I love it. I've done it with English cider, still cider's poured it, and it does make a difference. It's quite dramatic. But this one, I would assume is more British in style. Welsh, English, Welsh, you know. Colour, yes, there it is. Nice amber colour. Gold, yeah, it's gone into amber. It's gone from straw gold into amber. That hazy because it's unfiltered. We saw the bubbles. Let's have a sniff. Smells great. Smells really good. There's a hint of that yeasty sort of quality about it that I got in the first one. And I suspect, so apparently we do some batonnage where you regularly stir the cider. So mix up the lees and the stuff that's in the bottle as well. That brings it all back up into the juice. So it's in contact with the whole juice for more of the time. They do it a lot with Chardonnays, actually, in wine. You get those rich, sort of textured Chardonnays. A lot of that is to do with the batonnage that they do. They've done that with the first one. And from the nose of this, I think they've done it with this as well. And I have to say, and this is what batonnage brings to cider, if indeed that's what's causing this, why don't more people do it? It gives you like a round, even on the nose, it's got a roundness to it, a softness. A yeasty character, which I really like. In the background, there is, it's like aged apple, sweated apple, but a hint of maybe orange as well or something in the background. With that yeasty character over that almost pastry-like character over the top. Yeah. Oh, almost hint of bonfire about it as well. I don't think it's been in wood. But it's almost like a slight hint of like a bonfire or something. An autumnal thing. I don't know. It's a nice nose, really nice nose actually. I really like the nose. Both noses so far. Excellent. Let's try it. Again, super bubbles. Just like an electric, very gentle electric shock through your tongue. Sounds unpleasant. It's not. It's very pleasant indeed. I'll describe it like licking a battery. I don't know if people lick batteries anymore. Child of the 70s. Licking batteries. We didn't have iPads. We had batteries to lick. That's how we made our fun. And we enjoyed it very much indeed. I think the youth of today is missing something by their lack of battery licking. And if they did lick batteries, they know what I was talking about when I said this is a bit like licking a battery, that electric shock thing. It's fab. Really gentle bubbles, but wonderful. Love it. Why do people carbonate so much? Why do people do it? It just masks flavour and it makes you gassy, and yeah, this is brilliant. I love this. I love the bubbles on this. Just a tingle. It's fab. But on top of that, there is tannin. Very soft though, very gentle. I am getting like a sugar-free orange juice almost character on my palate as well, with a kind of like earthy apple skin. There's a sweated apple character as well within that. On the back of the palate, I'm not really getting a lot of hard tannin. Brown Snout is not a super tannic cider apple though. It's medium, low to medium tannin. Yeah. Bone dry, but bags of fruit. I'm not getting quite as much of that thing I was describing as batonnage in the palate as it was in the nose. But it's lovely and rounded. It's lovely and rounded. Yeah, it's a really good cider. It's really good dry cider. It's classy. It's a classy dry cider, that. I really like it. Bubbles are superb. Loads of fruit. Bags of fruit. Gentle tannins. This is not like a traditional, it's not like a scrumpy style cider or anything like that at all. It's more refined than that. Not there's anything wrong with scrumpy at all. I don't have a problem. There's some terrible scrumpy made, and that's given scrumpy a bad name. Yeah. But it's just a drink like anything else with its own characteristics. This is, yeah, it's got a refinement to it, which I really like. And actually, if you put a table, it's like a table cider, but it's 6.4. The last one was 5.9. 6.4, it's getting up there now for a table cider. When people say table, like table beer, usually they're talking about something which is like, 3 or 4%, less than 4%, less than 3% almost. The table beers I'm most familiar with made at the Colonel Brewery by Evan O'Reilly, a friend of mine. And they're much more just something for sipping at a table, and they're not really strong, They're just to have with food, if you like, at a table. This is a bit beefier than that by some margin, in fact. But yeah, it hides its alcohol. It's really sippable. It's really good. I really like it. Sobremesa. They've only been going for like 4 years. And bloody hell, to be doing stuff as good as this in 4 years, it's quite something. Especially with the trees have planted themselves and a new location. This farm in Wales, etc. It's fab. It's fab. We like this very much. So there you go, guys. Second bottle of Sobremesa. So far, so good. So thank you for joining me at my cider table. I hope you join me again, but until that time, cheers.